Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page is about common sense. I try to keep it down under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, that means it's something very important. If it goes less than 10 minutes, then that means it's not really that important. But I try to get it down to the nitty-gritty as possible. As usual, all you beautiful individuals, archeons, bats, ghosts, unaware individuals who can think, organisms, almost everything, because it's a beautiful world, beautiful dimension, in which time and space is just kind of irrelevant because there's many different times of space, But anyhow, all video views, comments, insults, or anything are monitored, and it will be approved by me. So be wise and not be stupid. Okay. Now, the more of this video is going to be about. Okay. Oh yeah. And these videos are more for a parody, comedy. Okay. Even though it's core, hardcore facts, common sense, and even you don't have to do the research. I spend all the time for you. Okay. I'm not gonna give you any sources, but that's not what my videos are about. To give sources and stuff like that. I don't make shit up. Okay. And I'm not biased. Okay. But I do tell you my opinion sometimes. Okay. But anyhow, this video is going to be about less is more. Okay. Now, the moral of what less is more means is that you think that having all these items in your house is sometimes I'll see like individuals like Joe Osteen, Joyce Myers, T.D. Jakes, even T.B. Joshua from overseas. That's why he stays in this country, healing people. Okay, he heals people. Okay, he's a Jesus. Okay, and so he uses the placebo effect or a pseudoscience type of thing, because he believes he's Jesus and he had the power of Jesus to heal people. But of course, he's not gonna bring that over here to the West. Okay, somewhere near Ethiopia, somewhere. Okay. But less is more because, if you have like 15 cars or even 3 cars, okay, and you don't even drive it, like Jay Leno, you see all them cars he has, okay, maybe he don't even donate to the needy cause. He don't even talk to other people who has wealth to try to bring them together so he can help other people as well. But I can say if everyone has equal, no one wouldn't be fighting with no one, okay? You know what I'm saying? I've learned at a very young age that less is more simply because I'm like, wait a minute, okay? If I have less and I'm trying to do my best, do my goddamn best, okay, to get what they have, then life is worthless. There's no purpose of trying to achieve all of the pussy in the world, okay? Because of the fact that I don't even have one girlfriend, that's when I was younger. I was like, I don't have one girlfriend, one car, and I'm trying my best. I'm working my best off. Slavery existed, and then you got these Rockefellers and these Rothschilds and these Zionists with all these things, and I go into their church and they looking at me racist, saying, "Oh, we ain't gonna help you." I'm like, motherfucker, what the fuck? Don't you know what slavery is? Okay, don't you know the history? They don't care. They don't care. So true spiritual individuals automatically help one another. Okay. And sometimes you got to use a little bit more brain power in order to, sponsor yourself, like on GoFundMe or a Kickstarter is a little hard. I'm going to make a video about that, GoFundMe and Kickstarter, okay? But other than that, I'm just trying to tell you, donations do work, okay? For those who are trying, okay? Trying for a bigger cause, not just for their own self-cause, but to help other people as well. There are people who are in the streets. They shouldn't be there, peoples. Y'all humans, I'm not human. I told you this already. I'm special, okay? All right? If this is homeless people, prostitution, but that's another subject. I'm not going to talk about prostitution and women because women are the ones who mold the planet, okay? So we're going to get that out of the way. And then we got simp-ass motherfuckers, simp-ass men walking around who makes it worse, okay? But other than that, less is more. So if you have like 15 cars and you have 2 houses and shit, and nobody's in them and shit like that, you ain't helping nobody trying to achieve what you have, then less is ultimately more. It's more for a spiritual purpose, and it's more for a goal to help other people. People should volunteer to help one another, okay? And stop this thing where people like, okay, you gather all the stuff, which is only going to be destroyed. Even in the fictitious Bibles, which got a lot of philosophies that are true. A lot of philosophers in the Bible talk about common sense, okay? But, you can't always go on the book. You got to go on common sense with the innate ability in order to help other people. Peoples? That's this common sense core. Sometimes I walk around and I see people with like 2, 3 Porsches and shit. I'm like, what? Give me one. Give me a Porsche so I can have me another wife. Give me a Porsche so I can sell it and so I can help this person across the street. Okay? That's like $100,000. $100,000 for an extra Porsche? Are you crazy? A lot of rappers do it. All sorts of colors do it. All sorts of people do it. But they don't understand the karma dharma. I believe in karma dharma, baby. What you have more is what you will have less in your next life, okay? All right? So it doesn't matter if you want to be greedy or not. You think of all possibilities, you be safe. I'd rather have less now, okay? And in my next life, I have so much more, okay? But at least I'm helping people, though. My karma will exceed because I already help people anyway. I don't even have a lot of money, okay? I don't expect no handouts, but I tried it a little bit, but it didn't really work too much. But I don't really worry about it. It's not really that much of a big deal. But if people want me to be blow up, they want me to blow up, then they'll give me some advice, but they don't usually give me any advice. I look on the internet for advice, but sometimes money is the thing to help that helps people over knowledge. Okay, sometimes you got to give them a boost in order to move forward. But like I said, I'm not asking for any help or any system. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm a noble deed. Okay, I'm the Jesus. Okay. Have you heard of that story where that man got $7 million from this rich man because he assumed he was Jesus? Okay, I was wondering how that story went out. Did you read that story? It was a long time ago. I think it was like a year ago. This man claimed to say he was Jesus, and a rich man just popped out, probably because of racism, because he was white. Okay, but I gave him $7 million because he probably was cool as hell with him and shit. Gave him $7 million to say he was Jesus, but I'm Jesus, and I have ideas. Okay, maybe that's another story with all sorts of things. Okay. But less is more, peoples. You got to understand that. There's a lot of things you can talk about when you can relate to when you think of less is more. Like with women, less is more because the fact that if you stay single and there's other men who are staying single, you can search for that man. Because it's harder for men to search for the right woman than for the right woman to search for the right man. Okay. All right. So if you write in your mind and you're not thinking of all these females who are just hating on you because of fucking jealousy because you're beautiful and shit, and you're not fucking trying to look at all these different dudes because you're lonely. If you're by yourself and you're a nice, decent female queen, I talk about queens and who's the queens and the girls and the whores of Babylon, okay, then you should already know what to do, okay? But you don't need no donations because you already have donations right between your legs, okay? While men, they gotta work a little harder, okay? You know what I'm saying? Okay, but peace and love to you, brothers and sisters of light and dark. You got to understand less is more, okay? And that will make you happier, okay, in a healthier way. Stop eating so much. Don't sit down too much. Moderation is the key when it comes to feeding yourself. You know what I'm saying? I love. Right? And of course, you have to have control, men. And so the world is going to go awry when you got too many sips in the world. And a lot of women giving it out in the wrong fashion, not taught, not trained again. But that's what I wanted to say to you, brothers and sisters of light and dark. I got to make more videos now. And this is the month of August, the month of the 8th today, the Omega sign. The sign in which there is no spiritual protection in this month. Okay? Don't worry where I got it from. It's basically numerology. Glennis McCants, you can say, okay? But you don't have to believe that. You don't have to believe in a God. But just keep your mind open, okay? Just keep your mind open. Peace and love to you, brothers and sisters of light and dark. What else is there? I guess I got a minute left. Less is more. It's more important than more than less, okay? The only time when you have a person who has more than less is because they're afraid of something. Okay? Psychologically, that's a fact, okay? I got 15 cars. I'm showing them off to you. I look at Jay Leno. He got like 15 cars in his motherfucking garage. I'm like, dude, I understand you to latch onto that shit. But what about the people, okay? You had a show. And it wasn't donating nothing to nobody, okay? Your show wasn't even... when I start something like this, it's going to be for the people, okay? The people who make low incomes. The people who are interested in knowledge, okay? And I don't have to worry about anything like that. But the only thing you got to worry about when you're truly trying to give to the people, you got to worry about the government, okay? And the so-called evil illuminated ones, okay? The wicked ones, you know what I'm saying? Okay, peace and love to you, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. Peace.